The Phoenix Suns have a glaring $150 million problem next season. They got swept in the NBA Finals this year, and next year, three of their players are earning $150 million between them. That is more than some total rosters combined, which is absolutely insane. In this rebuild, we're going to look at trading Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant. I believe Devin Booker is the point guard and the franchise player for the Suns moving forward, but we're just going to reshape the team a little bit. We're hopefully not going to drop out of the play-ins or the finals contentions, so we need to be careful how we rebuild this team, but we've got 3 seasons total to bring the Phoenix Suns back to glory. Let's hope we can do it.
I should let go.
Shedding both KD's contract and Bradley Beal's contract should allow us to hopefully recruit some good free agents in the next few years and hopefully build a nice team around Devin Booker. Hopefully we can actually pull this off. I don't think Nurkic is the right center moving forward as well, so maybe we look to draft a good center moving forward. So let's see what happens here. So Anthony Edwards is your Western Conference Finals MVP and Jalen Brunson is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. And the Wolves take it in 7. That would actually be such a fun little series. And Edwards is the Finals MVP. He's had such a good playoff so far. So that's very interesting. Player retirements. Let's keep LeBron around for 1 more year. Everyone else can kind of walk away. Let's go to the draft lottery. We don't have a pick in this year's draft. Oh, we actually do. We have pick, I think it's 2022. There we go. So we could look to maybe trade up and try and get some players out of this. Maybe the Spurs are someone we can trade with and send Bradley Beal over there. I do potentially want to get someone like a DeJounte Murray, a defensive guard that can play alongside Devin Booker. I feel like that would be quite good to have as well. So this team is going to change a little bit. I don't know if Frank Vogel is going to be our guy moving forward long term. There's other people here. Craig Popovich is here, which is actually really interesting. Yeah, look, no one really super good. Let's just see. Head coach. Let's just rank them. Michael Stafford is here. Look, that could be okay, but I feel like we're good. Okay, let's just kind of move on. So we need to sign a bunch of our players, and we need to use that draft pick before we really look to trade because we've got no pieces apart from the main guys. So let's kind of head into the draft. I would love if a Stephon Castle, Donovan Clingan, those types of guys fall to us, but I don't think that's possible. They're really highly regarded. So let's see. Mean Street is here. Donovan Clingan is actually here. Okay, I feel like I get Clingan all the time. Devin Carter actually would be a nice recruit. Okay. I am thinking maybe we bring in Carter, and so the Pelicans are up next. Let's see if we can we don't have many players under contract. A lot of them are expired, which is bad. We have Isaiah Little. Let's see if we can maybe get the next pick from I don't know what I'm doing here. All positions. Let's see if we can get the next pick from the Pels. I don't know if they're going to want to do this trade with us. It would be nice if they were willing to pick 23. What's wrong? So they need to actually. We might need to do a pick swap as well. Trey Murphy. If they would trade Trey Murphy to us, I would actually like froth that. We'll trade pick 5. And we'll trade pick 29. I don't think they're going to do this. They're not going to do this. 6 mil is a lot. Like they have no one really signed up. Like Jordan Hawkins is too much. Robertson Earl, Alvarado, that doesn't work. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can we do this? They don't want to do that. Okay. What if we throw in another second rounder? Will you accept this? I'm gonna accept that. Okay, that's unfortunate. I kind of wanted Clingan, but I think they might take Clingan next. Oh, they're gonna trade it for Clint Capella and Fernando. Wow. That's what we had to offer apparently. Um, okay, let's just go to our pick. If somehow Klingon falls to us, I would. Nah, he doesn't. Okay, that's annoying. DJ Wagner's here. Amundsen's here. It's quite a few guys here. Look, I am going to pick up. This guy seems okay. We'll pick him up. And then we have one more pick. These guys can just be used as maybe draft pieces or like trade pieces or something. Mark Mitchell, DJ Wagner. Let's go Wagner. May as well. He looks like an interesting player. And then now on to trying to sign up a bunch of players, which is going to be really fun. We're going to bring both these guys in. Team player options, everyone's going to decline. Roddy's going to opt in. So this is the interesting part. So we've got guys like Grayson Allen who are here, who I don't think we have bird rights over, which is rather unfortunate. So we need to find Grayson Allen. We have Okogie and those guys too. So here's Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen is always good off the bench. That's the thing. I'm going to see if we can offer him maybe like a $12.3 million contract. I don't think he's going to accept, but we'll offer it and just see. And then like there's a Kogi here too, who does want a little bit of money. Royce O'Neal is also here, but I think we're going to let him go. Unless we maybe at the deadline we can look to move him on. If we can get away with offering him like 5.7 2-year flat deal, and then Okogie, wherever Okogie is. I think he's quite far down. Wherever he is. I think have we gone past him? Dinwiddie, Okogie. There we go. Okay, we'll bring back Okogie. We'll go 3-year team option. We'll just bring these guys back. So Ish, we're gonna decline that. Grayson Allen's coming back. Okogie's coming back. O'Neal, we're going to see if we can cap hold O'Neal. But Grayson Allen, we can look to maybe trade eventually. Eric Gordon, we're going to release. Eubanks, we're going to release. Thaddeus Young, we're going to renounce rights to. Bol, we'll see if we can cap hold. Yeah, Udoka, we'll see. Okay, we'll just see how many of these. Oh, so he's gone to the Spurs. Royce O'Neal's gone to the Spurs. Cool. That's okay. He can go do that. So we have Bobo here. We have Damian Lee here. We have Udoka here. We're going to see if we can just bring these guys back. I don't know if we're going to be able to or not. How much money do we have? We have 5 mil in space. Let's just go through today. Maybe day 11. We'll see if Bobo wants to take anything less, because I'm pretty sure he's asking for something insane. So he's 76 overall. Let's see. Is he still here? Robert Covington is here wanting 3 mil. There's actually quite a lot of players here that, you know, could be interesting pickups. Richardson, Wood. Eric Gordon is here. He's wanting a lot of money. Bobo is still wanting 10 mil, which is a no from us. We could always bring in like someone like a Hayward or someone like that. Which, you know, if he can accept like, nah, he doesn't want the minimum. Like a Killian Hayes could be good. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get many of these guys. That is okay. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that is okay. What we're going to do is then we're going to move on to the difficult part. So Udoka stays, that's it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to look to move on from Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. We need to build a good team around Devin Booker. Nurkic also is, you know, we can look and move on from Nurkic as well. But Bradley Beal, we'll see if anyone is offering anything for Bradley Beal. See, I don't think Zach LaVine's a good fit. Desmond Bane actually could be a really good fit next to Devin Booker, actually. And then we get Conchar, who, you know, he could be an okay piece. We could look to trade him at the deadline. Julius Randle actually is quite an interesting option. He could come in and play the power forward for us straight away. And then we get Bojan, who, he's okay. He's got 1 year left on his deal, but I don't know if we want to get rid of Roddy. But I don't know about this one. Schroeder and Simmons, CJ McCollum and Devin Vassell, Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins could be interesting, but I want Draymond Green. Spurs could be interesting because if we could get like a first round pick from them, that could be good. I think we're gonna do this trade. I think bringing in Desmond Bane is a smart idea. We shed a bit of salary for next year. And Desmond Bane, I think he's locked up for a little while. He could be locked up for a little while. I'm pretty sure he's signed for 3 years, maybe 4 years. Oh, he signed. Okay, he signed for 5 years. Okay, so Desmond Bane, we're gonna bring in Desmond Bane for Bradley Beal. That's a good start. That's a defensive guard that we want, which is great. Changes the team a little bit. And then we're going to see if we can trade finder Kevin Durant and Nurkic. Now, this is where it gets a little bit unrealistic. No offers were found. Okay, so no one wants Nurkic. This is where it gets a little bit unrealistic, in my opinion, because people offer insane things for Kevin Durant. Like, I don't think the Nuggets are going to give up Jamal Murray. The Cavs might give up Evan Mobley, but Evan Mobley is in for a massive payday next year. And I don't think they're going to give up Darius Garland either. So if we can actually come in here, if we can get rid of Garland, and we can ask for Allen, who the Cavs would require 14 more mil than allowed. Okay, so we're definitely going to need to shake something around here. Like Isaac Okoro can't sign. Strus. Okay, so that gets it done. But then we're here where the problem. Because then Nurkic is on a lot of money. Like this, so this is going to be almost impossible to pull off. 11 mil. Yeah, this is going to be almost impossible to pull off. I would love to bring in Allen to this team. I would absolutely love nothing more than bring in Allen to the team. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, unfortunately. So let's see if does anyone actually want Nurkic, or is it just like a straight up no? Max Strus, Highland, Terrence Mann, Zaire Williams, DeAndre Hunter, and a first round pick. Hunter's coming off a pretty decent year. But then we are left without a center completely. Nick Richards, like, he could be actually quite interesting. Like, he's younger than Nurkic. We get Grant Williams as well, who could be okay off the bench. I'm actually interested in this trade. I'm actually interested in that trade. Mitchell Robinson's no. Darren Sharp. He could turn into something good, and we get Finney Smith, who also could be decent. This is very difficult. This is very difficult because there's a few names on here that I actually wouldn't mind trading for. Okay, I think I like this trade. I kind of like this trade. We can look to maybe move on Grant Williams at the trade deadline, but this could make us, it gives us a little bit of defense and gives us flexibility at the center position. We move on from Nurkic, who, you know, in this rebuild, we're looking to move on from, and then we still have Kevin Durant. So do we hold Kevin Durant to the deadline now? Our roster consists of, KD, Booker, Bane, Allen, Richards, and Williams, who all regress, but that's okay. Do we look to keep Kevin Durant for one more year? Or at least to the deadline? I'm thinking we do that. We got rid of Bradley Beal. We got rid of Nurkic. It's gonna be a complete new season. So we're gonna assemble a squad, and I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. So here we are at the trade deadline. We're fourth in our conference, which is really interesting. Actually, I didn't think we're gonna be this competitive at all. So Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, so averaging the most points on that team. Desmond Bane is actually averaging 21 points as well, which is great to see. Richards, 8 points and 10 rebounds. Grant Williams, you know, he's not the best, but also not the worst either. Like, he's doing his thing. Then Grayson Allen is there as well. Why isn't this like sorting properly? What is going on right now? Points per game. Doesn't even want to sort. There we go. That's how you do it. I was pressing the wrong button. So there you go. There it is in order. Yeah, we we're doing okay. We're doing okay. The last few games were a bit shaky here and there. We had a big win right here, which was nice to see. Desmond Bain, 37 points. Devin Booker, 34 points. KD, 27 points. Carter off the bench is actually doing quite well. We can maybe look to move on from Grayson Allen as well. Nick Richards, he's not doing the best. So I don't know. Do we look to move on? Do we look to kind of file up a blockbuster trade and move on KD? Or do we give it one more off-season together? We did Bradley Beal last season. Do we do KD this season? I'm unsure. But I think what we need to find is maybe something better than Grayson Allen. Because Grayson Allen's come off the bench. He's still at 81 overall. He's definitely dropped off since last year, but he's not a starter. And then, there's a couple other guys here that we can maybe look to move on to. We do need another center. That's the thing. So if we could find a center right now, like Paul Reed, he's actually playing quite well. We could have Nick Richards off the bench. We do actually really want a center. So that actually might be something that we do. I always get Paul Reed though, so maybe not. Kelly Olynyk is stepping back a little bit. Bronny James, that's interesting. Derek Jones Jr., Torian Prince, Kevon Looney has progressed quite a bit this year. Still, Tobias Harris, Alex Burks. I don't actually think there's many options here. Larry Nance Jr. Nah, that would be like a bench piece. Yeah, none of these guys really jump out at me. Like Hardenstein could be interesting, but I think he's even regressing quite quickly. Robert Williams third. He could be interesting off the bench. Trace Jackson Davis is developing nicely. Good to see. So maybe we just look to run this back with the way it is right now. And then in the offseason, maybe trade Allen and Durant and get some other pieces in. Like Grant Williams is doing okay. He is the power forward right now. So maybe we can even look to upgrade the power forward spot. Is there anyone we can do to combine these two to get something better? Jordan Poole, Zach Collins. It's probably just going to be the same sort of trades. Tobias Harris and Alec Burks. Jonathan Isaac. He is doing quite well this year. And Wagner could come off their bench as a center. PJ, that was the trade last year. Cameron Johnson and Daron Sharp. Wow, actually, I'm considering this trade, to be honest. Like Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin's actually having an okay year. Clint Capella. He's quite old, and they're offering a first round pick too, but he could definitely come in and Richards could slide down. DeAndre Hunter is having a pretty bad year. Okay. Wow, Naz Reid actually would be quite good. Okay. This is where it gets really interesting because there actually are some decent trades right now. Like even Draymond is an upgrade over what we have. Okay, I'm willing to run this through to the end of the year. I'm willing to run this through and see how our team goes. Bad start, but we'll see what happens in the postseason. It's not a contending team, but if we can get out of the first round with this team, I would like that very much. Wow, we really slid off a cliff in the end of the season. We maybe should have made a trade, but Luka is MVP, Rookie of the Year Tyler Smith, Josh Hart 6th Man of the Year, Wemby Depoy, Most Improved James Wiseman, Clutch Player Luka, and the OKC and Cavs guys are the executives. Yeah. We don't have anyone on any of these teams, I don't think, which is a shame. Oh, actually, we do. We have Devin Carter here on the All-Rookie second team. Good for Carter. We are the 10th seed. I don't know what happened, but we just lost a bunch of games in a row. Player stats. Let's see. So, Devin Booker, 27 points a game. Kevin Durant, 23 points a game. Desmond Bain, 20. Nick Richards just tanked a little bit. Maybe he is just a bench piece. Grayson Allen, he was okay. Grant Williams, Okogie. Yeah, you know the story. It's not pretty at all. I actually don't think we're gonna make it through this round, but let's see. We got eliminated. Okay, we're out in the first round. Well, we didn't even make it to the first round this year, so we took a big step back, which is a shame. I'm thinking we try and make a blockbuster trade. Kevin Durant maybe for a center, and Jokic is your finals MVP, and the Nuggets win in 7 against the 76ers. Would be a good series. LeBron retires on the Spurs. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting stuff. That would be pretty sick to see him and Wemby together. Okay, so we're in a bit of trouble right now. I don't think we have a coach. We don't want to do this. We want to simulate. I don't think we even have a pick. We don't have a pick in this year's draft. So this is going to be very interesting this season, because next season is the second season in charge, and the year after we've got, yeah, we're like, that's our last season in charge. So I'm going to offer a bunch of these guys whatever we can. I actually don't think we're going to get too many too many coaches. Donald Sanders, Jacob Underwood, Joe Mazzulla. Sure, we'll offer Joe Mazzulla a contract. I did see Jason Kidd here too. Mark Dagnott. If we can get Mark Dagnott in, I would absolutely love that. And Jason Kidd. We'll offer Jason Kidd a contract too. If not, I think Frank Vogel was still there. So everyone is tentative on Mulling. I don't think we're going to get anyone. Everyone's rejected the offer, and he's rejected the offer too. Okay, so we're in trouble. We're in big trouble. We're in like no man's land right now. No coach or anything. Jason Kidd is gone. Amazing. Jason Kidd is gone. Donald Sanders, I don't know who you are. Apologies if you're someone like super famous or something, but I don't know you. Kevin Ollie is here. Yeah, we could be in trouble. I'll offer Underwood some more money. See. So Donald Sanders has agreed to come and coach us. Cool. Very cool. Okay, let's go down to the draft. We don't have any picks in this draft, which is a shame. We're just gonna simulate through. Ace Bailey at number 1 overall, Powell number 2, Harper number 3, Flag number 4, and Edgecombe number 5. Interesting. Very interesting. Team player options. Let's see. We'll bring back everyone. We may as well. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. For Trae Young. That's the only, and Reece Sachet. That's the only trade there. Okay, Kevin Durant in a first, unprotected first, gets Trae Young. Okay. All right. We might have to whip something up here. Which I'm not sure what we're gonna be able to whip up. Okay, I want to do this trade. I want to see if we can get this trade across the line. We don't even need this pick. I am going to see if we can convince Nuggets to give us Michael Porter Jr. and Aaron Gordon. Is there anyone else they can possibly give us to, just to throw in there to sweeten this up a little bit? Like I would take Peyton Watson if you're going to give Peyton Watson. Let's see. Will they do this trade? They don't want to do this trade. What about without Peyton Watson? They agree to the trade. Amazing. Okay, we just completely rejigged our team, and I don't know if it's good or bad, but we're gonna see. We don't have anyone here. I don't know if we have much money to throw around. I think we're still in the negatives, so we have 5 mil. Okay, let's see if there's anyone towards the end that we can maybe pick up cheap. But we actually assembled a good squad, I think, around Devin Booker now, and I think Devin Booker deserves a title as much as the next person. So we can maybe throw Exum a little bit of money. He's not going to accept that much, that different. Trey Mann is here, or Terrence Mann is here. He wants a bit too much. A lot of these people want a heap of money. Caldwell Pope is too old. Half these people are too old. Jabari Walker. Like Chris, we get Chris Paul or a ring off the bench, bring him back to Phoenix. Actually wouldn't be against playing Chris Paul. Or just, having him there. Oh, he's a 77 overall now, though. Okay, look, I don't think there's any, Kyle Anderson, he's had a bad year last year. Hardy is only wanting 7 mil. Willie Gomez, Alex Caruso, we could just sign him for 1 year off the bench. And Christian Wood to a minimum. Okay, is that going to be enough? I think that rounds out our team nicely. Let's move on. Let's see what we can do next season. If we fail, then we fail, but we tried to get Devin Booker a ring. This is the last season in charge. Is it the last season? Or do we have 2 more? I think we have 2 more. Yeah, this is the second last season. I don't know what I'm thinking about. We're going to assemble a squad, and then we will see you at the deadline. So Shea is your MVP. We have Cooper Flag, the Rookie of the Year, 20 points, 9 rebounds a game in his first season is insane. 6-man, Jarris Walker, Defensive Player of the Year, Wemby. Most Improved, Wemby. Interesting, okay. Clutch Player of the Year, Luca, Mark Dagnott, and I really wanted to bring him over here. Johnny Murphy, the Executive and Coaches of the Year. Did we get anyone? We got Devin Booker on the second team. Cooper Flag is on the NBA third team. Wow. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. That's okay. We are the 3rd seed. We powered away this year. We actually played some pretty good basketball. So here are the player stats. We have Desmond Bain, almost 20 points a game. Devin Booker to almost 27 points a game. Michael Porter Jr., 15 points a game. Jarrett Allen, 12 points a game, almost 10 rebounds. Devin Carter coming out of nowhere with 11 points a game as well, playing it really well. And Aaron Gordon there, 10 points a game. DJ Wagner as well. All the guys are starting to come along nicely, which is good to see. I don't think we're going to beat the Spurs for some reason. I feel like we're in trouble here. So we'll go game 1, we take the win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we win. And game 4, we win. So we sweep. We get out of the first round. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. Take a step forward from this year IRL, but 2 steps forward from 2 years ago in 2K. So who are we going to come up against? We're going to come up against Sacramento, who have De'Aaron Fox, Malik Monk, Tobias Harris, Keegan Murray, and Domantas Sabonis, sorry. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff indeed. I am unsure about this series. So game 1 goes to us. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to Sacramento. Game 5 goes to us. And we're in the Western Conference Finals. Look at that. Amazing. Are we going to go up against Dallas? We're going to be coming up against Dallas, who have Luca, Kyrie, Josh Green, Cameron Johnson, and Derek Lively. Very interesting. So game 1 of the series goes to us. Game 2 of the series goes to us. Game 3 goes to us. And then game 4 goes to Dallas. So game 5, let's see what happens. Goes to Dallas as well. Game 6 will simcast. Please don't lose this. Please don't lose this, guys. So game 6, Dallas get off to a good start. We equal up in the second. They get off to a good start in the third. And it looks like we're about to lose and go to a game 7. Yes, that is the case. Okay. This is very annoying. This is very, very annoying. We'll drop this down to an 8-man rotation, I think. So Desmond Bain, Gordon, Allen, Richards, Ruddy, Carter still plays, which is good. Okogie misses, which is unfortunate for Okogie, but we're dropping this down to an 8-man for a reason. We'll simcast this. I'm very nervous. Very nervous. Let's go. So game 7, we get off to a very good start. Or not a great start, but second quarter's a equal. Third quarter, we get out to a nice lead, but looks like we're going to blow it, and we do. We get eliminated. We get eliminated by the Dallas Mavericks, our arch enemies. Cool. Amazing. Exactly what we wanted, and the Mavs win in 6. So we did really well to get to the conference finals. It's exactly what I wanted. Chris Paul retires, James Harden retires, Alec Burks retires, Klay Thompson retires. Very sad day for a lot of those basketball fans who love those players. I don't think we get a pick in this year's draft. I think we traded it. So staff signing, we'll keep that all the same. NBA draft, we'll have a look. but I don't think we have a pick. Maybe a second round pick. No, we have no picks. 2 years in a row, we have no picks. This is what happens when you trade for Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and be very silly. Team player options. Let's see. We'll sign a Kogi back. Devin Carter comes back too. This is where things are going to get very interesting because we have qualifying offers for all these guys, which are going to extend to. But I'm pretty sure Jarrett Allen is a free agent. He is. So he's not interested in negotiating with Phoenix Suns. Okay. Okay. So Nick Richards is going to be our guy. No, we need to sign a better. We need to sign a better. What's it called? We're not going to give you 13 mil. We need to sign a better center. Chet is here, but we only have 5 mil. Cool. This is going to be a great offseason. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to renounce the rights and all that. We're going to see if we can cap hold Jarrett Allen, but I'm pretty sure people are going to try and trade for him. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be terrible. This is actually going to be terrible. He doesn't want to come back to play with us, so... yeah. Do we have any cap room to sign anyone? I don't think we do. We don't. We really don't have any cap room. We just lost our starting center. For nothing, really. Okay. I actually don't know what we do here. There's nothing we can really do here. We just have to kind of run it back and hope to God that Nick Richards can be the Jarrett Allen that we want him to be. Okay, let's... I don't think any of these guys are going to get any realistic contracts. Let's just go to player regression. If we lose them all, we lose them all. That has annoyed me. I don't know why Jarrett Allen wouldn't want to sign. He was a starting center and made it to the conference finals. Wagner accepts. Brazil accepts. Roddy accepts. Did Carter accept? Carter's here still. I don't know who the other person was. Okay. So the last season at the Phoenix Suns, we made it to the conference finals last year. What are we going to do this year? I feel like we've got good depth and we've got good role players. Well, yeah, let's see what happens in another season. We might be able to maybe pick up someone. I don't think we have much money at all. Who are the free agents? Let's see. Mitchell Robinson. Do we have any money to pick up Robinson? We don't. Miles Turner is a free agent. Do any of these guys want like $0? Do any of these guys want like $0 to come and play? They want so much money, man. Isaiah Jackson, do you want like no money? No, you want lots of money. Okay, this is going to be a really interesting season, to say the least. Hopefully Nick Richards can hold up. We've got a really good kind of drop this down a little bit. We've got a really good team building here. I think Brazil. I kind of want to play Brazil actually. We brought back Eubanks apparently. I'm gonna go 10-man rotation for the regular season. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes, but I don't think it's gonna go very good this year, especially losing such a good player. It's an A-star balance proficiency. It's just Richards here is a little bit less than what we'd hoped for. If we swap Brazil over to a center, that's... Nah, okay, we're good. Okay, let's go to the trade deadline, and we'll see if we even stop there. If not, I'll see you at the end of the season. So we're here at the trade deadline, and Nick Richards isn't really getting it done for us, but everyone else seems to be playing okay. DJ Wagner's definitely coming along well. Carter's coming along well. Aaron Gordon is getting a bit older, but he's still playing well. Michael Porter Jr. is still doing his thing. Yeah, so I actually don't know what we're going to do with this team. We do need a better center. That is the thing that's very obvious to me right now. I actually don't know if anyone is going to be like trading any centers. I don't even know where Jarrett Allen went. Um, and we have expiring contracts everywhere. So this is our last season in charge. We need to win. So yeah, looking to move a couple players. Jared Grant is currently being shopped around. Yeah, like none of these guys are going to be offering anything absolutely insane. Like James Wiseman is coming along well, but he's getting paid a lot of money, and I don't think he like Jalen Smith could be interesting. Like, is he? How is he even playing this year? No, he's will be basically the same as bringing in Nick Richards. Like his very imagine if we could bring in Sabonis in our last year. I am going to add him to the target list. We can see if we can trade for him. That would be very interesting actually if we can trade for him. Tari Easton, Darius Bays. Okay, so we're back at the start. Okay, I am going to see if we can maybe trade for Sabonis. I don't think we're going to be able to, but part of me just wants to have a better center in to see if we can just go for it all. And he's a 4-star, so let's see what we can do. Maybe we can trade for him. Like Dennis Roddy's playing good minutes for us. We can throw a Kogi in there. We're literally gonna almost like destroy our team doing this. I think. Can we just throw a bunch of these like minimum guys in there? Do we have any picks? We do have a couple of picks. Oh, we can't trade that pick. This is not gonna get it done. This is not gonna get it done at all. Let's see. Oh, Kings have too many players. Okay. What would get this done? Like, I'm trying to think to myself, what would get this done? Maybe trading Aaron Gordon, which I really don't want to do. Like we could trade Aaron Gordon, but Aaron Gordon is he's just too good. DJ Wagner could be interesting. I know he's coming along nicely, but like that could be potentially where we start. It's 41 mil. Okay, look, I actually don't think we're gonna get this done. Okay, we might miss out on the finals, which is very annoying. Theron Sharp is here. Will you accept? Will you accept that? You decline. Okay. You won't accept anything. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna pick up anyone remotely useful. Okay. Charles Bassey? Can we just like negotiate a contract with you? Maybe you can help us a little bit. Okay. Let's see what happens with this. We're gonna play with Nick Richards, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Brazil is out of the lineup now, but Bassi is in the lineup. Let's just see. If we missed the finals, we failed. That whole Jarrett Allen thing really messed us up, but I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So Luka Doncic is your MVP. Rolando Keefe is your Rookie of the Year. Nikola Topic is the Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved Dylan Harper. Jokic Clutch Player of the Year. And the OKC guys. Even if we get through, we're getting destroyed by OKC. That's just the thing. We didn't get anyone on any of these teams. We had the 8th seed. I think we're going to get eliminated. And we make it through. We come up against OKC. Wow. Okay. That is an interesting turn of events. Season stats. I forgot to show you guys, but it's not looking pretty. Desmond Bain, 19 points a game. Michael Porter Jr., 16. Carter and Wagner definitely came forward a little bit, playing nicely. Nick Richards, meh. Aaron Gordon still doing okay, but yeah, this is the base of the team. I think we're going to have to drop this straight away to like an 8 or 9 man rotation. Let's go 8 man. Let's just get all our big guys playing a bunch of minutes. Roddy can play 16. Wagner can play 20. Carter can play 30. And then we're going to do like 35. Aaron Gordon can play 2. Richards can play 31. Okay. let's see how this goes. I thought trading for some role players would be a good start. Maybe we could have got more out of that Kevin Durant game, but we win the first game. We lose game 2. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win, actually. Okay. Game 5, full simcast. Game 5, we get off to a okay start, but the OKC absolutely come back. The second quarter is pretty high scoring as well, but OKC extend their lead. The third quarter goes very similar. OKC are just going to blow us out in game 5 by 22 points. Cool. And game 6, probably the last game of our season. We get off to a okay start. The second quarter goes to our third quarter. OKC really come back. And the last quarter, we managed to somehow win. Okay. I don't know how, but we force a game 7 with OKC. Wow. Game 7 against OKC. At least we didn't get swept, but we managed to pull out in the first quarter. Second quarter, it's going okay. We are down by over 10. Can we come back in the fourth? I don't think so. We get eliminated. We get blown out in the game 7. Very sad day for the Phoenix Suns. We were conference finals last year, first round exit this year. And it's the Nuggets and the Magic and the finals, and the Magic win in 4. Congratulations. So we didn't get Devin Booker a ring, but we made Phoenix Suns a bit more competitive. I think if we got maybe something better for the Bradley Beal trade, we may have come back a little bit better. The Jarrett Allen stuff was just obscene. I don't know why he walked away and didn't want a contract with us, but either way, this is how I rekindled. I didn't rebuild. I rekindled the Phoenix Suns. Let me know down below what other videos you want to see next, what other rebuilds you want me to do. I've got a couple of ideas for the Pelicans and a couple of the other teams that have been eliminated so far, so I will be recording those over the next few days. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video.